Lufthansa integrates health data app into digital travel chain. Internationally recognized, digital test certificate Common Pass facilitates travel in times of pandemic. Integration now possible on all flights from Frankfurt to the USA. Pre-check of digital test certificates now also available before all return flights from Palma de Mallorca to Germany up to 72 hours before departure. Lufthansa introduces new offer for travel to the US. Passengers who have had a COVID-19 test done at Lufthansa partner Centogeny before departure can now conveniently receive their test results in the internationally recognized app Common Pass. This applies to all Lufthansa flights from Frankfurt to the United States as well as the corresponding feeder flights via Frankfurt from Hamburg, Cologne, Berlin, and Düsseldorf. Lufthansa is thus realizes another step in the digitization of test certificates, making travel easier in times of pandemic. In addition to the new digital certificate, the airline recommends that its guests continue to carry their original printed certificates with them when traveling until further notice. Customers can conveniently download the app from the Android or iOS App Store and then upload their test results to the app after receiving an access code from Lufthansa by email 72 hours before their departure. The app then automatically compares the test certificates with the relevant current entry restrictions of the destination country and creates a travel certificate on this basis, provided it is a valid test document for the relevant destination. The certificate shows only the really relevant information, such as the test result, the test method, validity period and an hour counter since the time of testing, and thus does not reveal any other personal health information. In addition, Lufthansa passengers who use the Common Pass app before their flights to the US will receive free access to the Senator Lounge at Frankfurt Airport between 8 a.m. and 12:45 p.m. in the morning. Common Pass can be used not only at boarding, but also takes a cross-industry approach. The added value for travelers will be further enhanced by the fact that in future other establishments can also be able to integrate the test results, such as concert halls or cinemas. Proof of vaccination can also be saved in the app in future. Pre-check of digital test certificates. Since February, Lufthansa travelers have the option before certain flights to send their COVID-19 test certificates and confirmations of digital entry applications to a specially set up Lufthansa Group Health Entry Support Center via a contact form 72 hours before departure. Now, this offer is also available to all passengers flying with Lufthansa from Palma de Mallorca to Germany. Passengers booked on the relevant flights receive a notification in advance and a link to a portal where the relevant contact details and certificates can be stored. The documents are checked at the service center. After the check, travelers receive confirmation by email whether the certificates meet the entry requirements, or feedback if the supporting documents are not sufficient. Regardless of this, the original certificates must continue to be carried on the trip. On the one hand, this provides additional planning security and also speeds up the check-in and boarding process. Lufthansa hygiene concept. On Lufthansa Group flights to and from Germany, passengers are still required to wear a protective medical mask. Passengers are required to wear either a surgical mask or an FFP2 mask or mask with the KN95/N95 standard during boarding, the flight and when leaving the aircraft. An exemption from the obligation to wear a mouth-nose mask during the flight is only possible for medical reasons if the medical certificate is issued on a form provided by Lufthansa Group and a negative COVID-19 test is available which is not older than 48 hours at the scheduled start of the journey. In principle, infection on board is very unlikely. All Lufthansa Group aircraft are equipped with the highest quality air filters, which ensure an air quality similar to that in an operating theater. In addition, the air circulates vertically instead of being dispersed throughout the cabin.